yours tend to pop. But when you're scuba diving, you can go down slowly, and then your ears like adjust.
That's what I was wondering, if I just go down slow.
Yeah. Because if you're scuba diving, you go down like a foot at a time, and then you're fine.
Oh, now don't be bugging Grandma. She gave you enough.
Quarters with wild
that thing
sea
really
life
goes
while
around,
scuba
doesn't
diving.
That's amazing.
Have you
Yeah.
scuba at sea?
What are we looking at?
Yeah, I went. I got scuba certified for when I went to
360
Belize.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
We saw
you
some
mean
sharks. That
it was
really cool.
photographing
We
me?
saw like some turtles and
No.
like a whole bunch
Didn't
of
have- no, you're
So
not
that was
in
really
it
cool
at all.
around like coral
Don't worry
reefs and
about it.
stuff.
Huh?
Yeah.
And they have those
This
big blue
photo
holes
just
there.
photographed
Yeah, we went to
that.
the blue hole. It was only like
Yeah.
15, and they said
You're on
might
it.
be
See?
18
There you are right there.
Oh.
But I'm
We
not
just
on
went
it.
snorkeling in the blue hole, but I'd love to go back and scuba dive there.
Oh, there.
No,
Yeah.
you're not on it.
That would be super cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I programmed it to not
Did not
video
do
you.
his
Oh, it's a
mother.
360 phone. Ah.
It's easier that
Yeah,
way.
I was abalone diving once, and I was, you're looking at the bottom, and all of a sudden there's like, I don't know if there's kelp or something, but there's a seal. He was really curious, and he just like cruised under me, and he was on his back just looking straight at me. It scared the shit out of me at first, but then it was like, oh. And
It's
another
not a
time I got
shark,
scared,
it's
I
a
was coming up
seal.
this wall. I was like this far from the wall, coming up the wall, and there's this fish. I came up this fish head, that thing, I was like, holy shit. But Fort Ross is like the best place to go because it's a sheltered cove because the tide comes from like the northwest over there, So if you just go on the main, any part of the coast, you're just
Is
at
this
high
in Southern
No, this is
California?
Northern California.
Oh.
That's the only place. I don't know if you can abalone dive that south, but I don't think you can abalone dive
The water
anywhere
might not be cold enough for
even south as
abalone.
far as Monterey.
Oh.
But anyway, Fort Ross, it's got a Russian fort there, I'm sure you've driven by it going up one, right?
Probably.
But
We
they
don't
got
go down
big,
there much though. Michael hates Southern California.
No, this is Northern California.
Oh,
It's
Me.
I think it's south of
be
Fort
ashamed of yourself.
South.
Near Point Reyes or
I don't think
something
she's
like
very
that.
No, it's farther north. I think it's
Always
just
getting a
south
little
of
bit
Salt
fat.
Point.
Yeah.
I can't remember if Salt Point is above or below Fort Bragg.
Well, she's on pain meds for her arthritis, and I have to give her wet food to get her to take her pain
Yeah.
meds. So she's getting extra food every day.
You're turning into a cat.
Salt Point is a
Mean
good place to
cat.
go camping, though. They have a little place there called Gersel Cove, which is protected, and they have abalone in there the size of when it was just Native Americans here. Freaking things are like that, and you can't touch them, Amazing.
I've never even tasted apple.
It's got a very mild taste, but
Is
it's
it?
different. It's
Guess you have to
different.
beat it up a little bit too, don't you? Have to
Yeah, the
tenderize it.
Japanese just eat it raw and dice it really small, like sushi style. But it's like a snail. It's got slime in it. But if you cut it in
Texture
fillets,
is
you got
very
to pound the
important to
crap
me.
out
Yeah.
of it with a hammer.
I can't.
But it's not gristly.
It's not
No,
gristly?
it's not gristly at all. It has a firm texture to it, but you can bite right through it.
You guys want to hand me your plates?
Sounds like too much trouble to eat.
It is. That's how I felt. I was like, I was in the kitchen, but I wasn't in
not
the
that
hurry
great.
unless
I
you're doing
mean,
sushi.
If it had a really, really good flavor, like maybe avocado.
People crave it. Once you get like
Huh.
used to the flavor, they say they crave it. I just never ate it enough to get to that point.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not a real strong flavor. It's not a huge turnoff.
So what classes are you taking then in your studies, the first?
In the spring, I'm taking physics and biology and philosophy and speech.
I like the labs in physics because you get to toy
yeah.
around with stuff, but
These are
the physics that I end up
for
taking.
mom because they're gluten free. But
They were-
anyone who wants just a little something.
It was kind of the
Yeah.
physics that they made the
I got her
physics majors
macaroons.
take,
Yeah,
and
that's the one that I
So, yeah, those are tough classes.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not taking too many credits when you take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you had to take statistics yet?
No, I don't have to.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, no, I'm done with math. This semester is my last math class, so that's nice.
I'm good. You want one of these, Michael?
I suppose, what is it? It's a
I think
gluten-free
they're carrot
cupcake or something.
Wait, is it carrot cake?
It's either carrot or pumpkin. I'm not sure.
It's like
Here's-
mostly icing.
There's, I don't know what the part of the flavor. It's like spice, maybe.
You passed me the cabbage. Actually, no. I'm jumping over myself.
What's your boyfriend's major?
Electrical engineering.
That's cool. What's he want to do
Those are the
with
smart dudes.
Being an engineer, I don't
that?
know.
Robotics, man.
Yeah,
Robotics.
dude, that'd be
I'm
cool.
actually going to start building combat robots with this guy, this local guy. He's super into it. He's just getting into it himself, but he's got all this disposable income. He doesn't have a significant other, and he owns a landscape architecture company in the Bay Area. And he spends most of his time up here. He just has a house. He's up here just farting around because he's got his whole crew doing the work. But he's in, I don't know if you've ever seen the show Battle Box. It's been around for a few years. So, I've always been interested in robots. That's a way to get started. I mean, they're really just RC cars that destroy each other, you know, that you build yourself with weapons on and stuff. You know,
I
but
saw them on
ABC has it.
well, no, I just saw it on a segment of The Big Bang.
Oh, did you?
I saw,
What was that, your teeth? Her teeth went shooting.
What was that? No, her cookie.
Taffy.
Oh,
Her cookie disappeared.
it was less than 10 seconds, Grandma. It's all right.
Henry was on a competitive robotics team in
Well,
high
what
school.
is
Yeah,
it?
they won like some,
It's
I don't
grapefruit.
know, it was like some
What?
maybe
I
award.
got
It's a,
one.
it's
what
a,
did the robot do?
It was like prosthetic
baked
arm.
grapefruit with,
Like,
Because the guy was
Brown
saying
sugar
they had like a
and
competition
cinnamon.
at Shasta
I
College
want
where they
one.
have little
you
robots.
got,
like
where do you
that
want
that
it?
come
You
from
want it on your
My
plate?
plate.
okay. No, his was like a, it was in second row.
Be like Christian, that guy on Survivor, right? He was in robotics.
I don't know what kind of robotics though. You know. I mean,
Be like for Mars landing or
AI is really coming along. You know, whatever we don't figure out, AI is going to figure out for us.
Pork sir?
How do you eat this? You just pick it up, take a bite out of it, or you divide it?
I think we're supposed to use a teaspoon.
Oh,
What's that?
Probably supposed to use a spoon.
A spoon. Oh,
this
well,
is from your yard.
I'll get some
Yes.
spoons.
I grew these.
These are
We
grapefruits or
grew these.
oranges.
The grapefruits.
Grapefruit.
And I looked up recipes for grapefruits, and this is kind of like one.
Watch out, man.
Some people that take statin
With my own
drugs
little,
might want
twist
to hear this, Carol. You're not supposed to have grapefruit if you're taking a
Yeah.
statin drug, I
And-
believe.
Yeah.
And you're
Well,
taking a
just
statin
one
drug.
little statin drug isn't gonna hurt me. I just to let you boys know,
Do you want a grapefruit?
Sure.
Are you taking a statin
Well, I
drug?
don't know. I guess I don't want one.
You got
just
out
to
of it,
let you
didn't
boys know, and Ava, since you're Ian's husband,
Or-
my
Ian's husband.
total
Don't you forget
cholesterol
it,
just,
everybody.
my total cholesterol was 228 of my last test.
What does that
And
mean?
I used to have a cholesterol of 119 when I was running it in my 40s. So
Just
you
means
guys
may have
might want
deposits
to
happening in your arteries.
cut out the
Eat more grapefruits?
beef and pork and things like that, bacon.
When I had high cholesterol, and my doctor did some kind of other special test, and he advised me that I have little a, which is, the LDL particles in the cholesterol that are bad. If you have these little a particles, those are the ones that do conglomerate and form these plaques in your arteries. And I remember when they called me and said, "Oh, you have little a." And I noticed kind of like a seriousness in their voice. Nothing that I can really do about it, but I guess statin drugs are supposed to help.
It's genetic.
You just manufacture your own cholesterol and without.
I wonder why that is, though. Why would you have that in your ancestry? I wonder what the deal is.
Darn Norwegians.
But also, we're not supposed to live beyond 40 normally. That's what.
Oh, you think that all comes down to that?
So maybe it gives some advantage when you're younger, or you're in reproduction or something. I don't know. Or recovery from injury, or the ability to sleep, or might be, I don't know.
Well, he doesn't have the ability to sleep.
Well,
He's my night watchman.
that sounds like Minnie, not Frank, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Minnie. She's hitting Mom up again. Since she was the week before.
Do you have a grapefruit, Ava? Is that because of your lip?
Minnie. Yeah, I would think that might not feel like. Man.
Did they have a Christmas party at either of your offices before the holiday?
Yes, but we had a combined one with Recreation and Parks Department divisions, and we had our one for recreation as well.
They had a cookie exchange, but I was pouring concrete, so I missed out on it.
A cookie exchange, what's that? I mean,
You bring in a dozen cookies. Everyone brings a dozen cookies, and then you take.
A dozen.
You each
Right.
share
You're supposed to bring 2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Eat a dozen while you're there,
Oh,
and then take 1 cookie out of the assortment to make another dozen.
okay.
eat the
Who
dozen
normally
while you're
eats-
there.
Mm-hmm.
Who normally eats a dozen cookies, though?
I'm
How
sure there's a
about your
few.
place?
I'm
Some
sure there's a
little
few there that
ladies
could eat a dozen
making you
cookies.
something? What have they given you?
Banana bread, fudge, cookies, various baked goods.
Yeah. And this is all homemade, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's one that's exceptionally good at it, Patsy.
Which one did she make of those?
She made the fudge and the banana bread.
I wouldn't eat anything that Susan might have made.
Susan doesn't make anything that doesn't go in the microwave.
Okay. I have this for
That
this.
wrestling match?
I think for this year, I got it out. This year I decided in my old age, you kind of maybe regret things that you might have done when you were younger and stupid. So I wrote letters to everyone I felt I needed an apology to. And so I wrote Susan
You needed
a
to
letter.
apologize to her?
Uh-huh.
Did you send it, or is this one that you
No, I
write and
sent
keep?
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that a good idea?
I even sent one to Jimmy. I don't know if he'll get it, but.
It was mine.
Where's
Where's my apology?
I figured I didn't have to apologize to you guys because you still speak to me.
That is step 9 in the
Yeah.
12-step
Yeah.
course.
Steps, yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt Jeremy made it past step 3, but once he got to step 9, I think he'd have some trouble.
But do you not even think he would have walked at step 1 in real life?
Well, he went.
It means you acknowledge that you're powerless and you've got a problem.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And my impression is that he blames other people, so
Yeah.
it's not his problem,
Yeah.
it's other people causing his problem.
Oh, yeah.
That's my impression.
They say
Whether-
that's the hardest step, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
but that's why
what he
religion
told me.
works
He
so
can't do it.
incredibly
So
well.
Yeah.
it
because
was
you
probably
put it
step
to a
1.
higher power, yeah.
I'm still
But then it's also so
composing your
good,
letter,
religious
sweetheart.
Yeah.
process because
It's
so many
quite
people
long.
actually come through. I mean, it's only a small
Yeah.
percent of all the alcoholics that go through. 11% or whatever succeed with Alcoholics Anonymous, but that's either the highest or one of the highest of anything. So it does
16%
work.
do succeed.
Yeah,
at
do
not being
succeed.
alcoholics? Okay.
Yeah, because the failure rate is incredible.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's, yeah.
Or probably a lot of people repeat it. I would think. But,
Well, I've read that they almost all repeat multiple times
Well,
before they
some
actually
folk
get it.
literally have to go every day, period.
Yeah.
And for years or
Yeah.
decades, you've got some bit of food here.
I do?
It's gone.
Okay.
Some people commit themselves to a program so they don't go anywhere. They stay in the program. I mean, they don't leave the premises.
That's some people that join church are like that. They go from extremes, so they go extreme
you-
addiction and
If
then
you think
extreme
about, maybe, I don't
religion.
know about alcoholism, but if you think about something that is highly addictive like heroin, where you get to a point where every waking minute you're either
Thinking
working out
about it.
working out how to get the money to get it, how to find the person to get it from, and then taking it and coming down, and then when you're coming down, you're thinking about the whole thing again. Now you think about how much psychological space that takes up. I mean, that is everything. It's like going through a divorce or a bereavement. You know, when every single moment in your life is taken with this spot, and
But-
for decades or years or months or whatever.
But
So
you
when
don't
they
even-
finish, sorry.
No, go
When
ahead.
they finish, you've got to fill that space somehow, and that's why religion works so very well, because it gives you rules and it gives you, you know, someone looking over you, so you're never really alone. And there's so it does. People do immerse themselves completely in that, and for them, that's probably the only solution. Well, for those particular people, it works.